Hey guys, it's your girl Lana Love. Thank you so much for joining me on Love and Laugh. And I have one very sexy guest with me.
I'm back.
Returning guest.
For my own show.
Yes, DWI.
Yep.
And for everyone that doesn't know, who are you?
I am the most influential producer in the podcast industry, dating back to 2000 to now.
I was just a little baby. No, I'm kidding. I was just a little baby. No, I'm kidding.
Oh wow, yeah, right. I'm showing my age right now, but yeah, I've been producing podcasts when she was just a little baby girl. But nah, I'm in New York City known for professionally putting together studios and networks with people and building brands.
So, how many studios you got now?
Well, I have the location in the Bronx, which I do the podcasting and the photo shoot from. Then I have event space in Brooklyn where I do podcasting and events from in Bushwick, Brooklyn. So that's two of those. Yeah, two.
And how has the pandemic been treating you?
It's been great. I mean, that the reset, I feel like I'm going to be a lot stronger than what I was. I lost it all and then I just started from zero. But my mindset now, I'm traveling lighter now. So right. I don't have to have everything that I used to have to get the money that I used to get. As far as equipment, rooms, the studio I think that you came to last, I had like 6 rooms. Now I just got like one room.
I actually met you on a Zoom.
Oh, so we didn't have that studio. So the last studio that Kevin was at, I had like 6 different rooms.
Oh, wow.
So that was, and I had only been there for 2 years. And I was building up. I got it all built up, new floors, new walls, new studio booths and everything. And then COVID. And then that was it. So that was, a lost investment, but the
then
knowledge.
Look at you now.
Mm-hmm.
You got back together.
Yep.
Salud.
Salud. So what have you been up to since we last sat down on the couch?
My little podcast.
Ain't nothing little about your podcast.
I know.
I see y'all working hard. I see a lot of interviews going up consistently, and that's normally what keeps you in the game is being consistent.
I like to push myself and make myself make the podcast grow, make the network grow and stuff, and and I'm starting a charity soon.
Okay.
Which is called Love is Love. So basically, it's for battered people.
Spelled Love is Love with
LUV is LOVE. Oh. Hence Alana Love. The wordplay.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm also trying to get other shows to come on the network, to sign on the network, so the network could be bigger, like a Netflix.
Right.
And you smell really good, by the way.
Thank you.
I just have to tell you.
Yeah, that's Hennessy mixed with whatever it is.
What are you wearing?
I forgot. L something.
Am I making you blush?
I can't remember. I'm not really remembering what it was though.
It'll come back to you.
It'll come back to me.
It'll come back to you. But no, the pandemic actually pushed me harder.
Okay. In what way though?
It motivated me to start this.
Okay. So you wasn't doing the podcast before? Oh yeah?
No.
I thought you started it right before the podcast.
I actually retired from the porn industry and stuff and
from the beginning of the pandemic?
A little bit before the pandemic.
Okay. So what's that transition been like for you? You're still in front of the camera, so that is...
I'm still in front of the camera, but I have clothes on.
Still sexy? You're still sexy, though.
I still have clothes on. So, but thankfully, I still, without my fans, without my supporters, I would be nothing.
Right.
So
thankfully
it for them, you know what? They still support me. They rock with me, and I'm like, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
But let's get down to the nitty gritty.
I see. We got questions. We got
questions.
We got Hennessy.
We got 1942.
1942.
We got a new card game. It's called Personal
This is
Questions.
1765.
See, there you go.
1975 and
1983.
Yeah. So
this is called Extreme Personal Questions.
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. Let me take another sip, and then I'll be ready.
Salud.
I hope this mixes with the Pfizer shot because I don't know what's gonna happen.
It's both are FDA approved.
Okay, let's do it. I guess we'll deal with the FDA after this.
What work of art best resembles your sex life and why?
Which work of art? So I got to name a piece of art that's that's out now, like the Mona Lisa or something like that. The Sphinx. The Sphinx.
And why?
Because it's tall, strong, and it's a rock, right? That is the rock, right?
Oh, I like
Right?
it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's turning me on.
It should.
What type of fetishes do you have?
Wow. My fetishes is different. Like, I like to play in
Like
hair, like, things like that, like, turn me on. Look. The hair's tied up. It's tied up. I can't work with it right now.
Keep going.
So, it said fetishes or
Yeah.
one?
No fetishes.
Fetishes. What else? Toes. I like toes. You got your
Oh, you
toes
like to
covered
suck
up.
on toes.
I've sucked on toes. I don't know if I like to suck on toes, but when I see cute toes, and it's the whole package, I do everything. Yeah,
Do
I
you
go all the way.
like to have your toes sucked too?
I mean, it's happened before, I believe, once or twice.
And how did that feel?
I mean, just being catered to by a woman that's willing to go that far on a man's foot makes you feel like, all right, she really rocking with me. 'Cause
Makes you
she's-
feel
yeah.
like the king and
yeah,
stuff?
yeah. When people cut my toenails and stuff like that, I'm like, oh, that's nice. I got nice feet, so it doesn't like go. in
That's
anybody else.
important too. Like, it's not just for the girl to have nice feet. The guy
Right,
should have
yeah,
nice
of course.
feet
That's a part of your
too.
body. Like, if you just neglect that, that's the most important part of your body. Like, you got to walk on these things.
I agree. What have your wildest dreams been about? And you can't say me.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. Not it's
Maybe
later
tonight.
in the podcast. Yeah. Maybe. After the Hennessy's done, then we'll talk that talk. My wildest dream. Shit. See, I'm not a dreamer. I make things happen. I vision stuff and then it
Yeah,
happens.
but when you sleep.
Oh man, you might have to skip that one. I really don't. My wildest dream. I don't really have one. To be real, like I can make one up, but that would be not fun.
No.
Let's keep it real.
Let's see. What happened the last time you suspected you were being lied to?
My ex-girlfriend that I wanted to be my wife, that I knew since she was 15, that I had dated since 2009 to 2014, that I had a baby with someone else because she didn't want to have any more kids, wind up being married to one of my best friends. 2 years later, I learned about that. But I suspected it. I accused her of dealing with him, and she said I was crazy. She would never do nothing like that. And then he told me 2 years later that they're together. He doesn't want me to hear from the internet, so he's just telling me now. And yeah,
How did you feel?
for about, I think up until like maybe right before the pandemic, it still bothered me. Like literally, because I just couldn't believe it. Like she killed 2 relationships. Like we could have been cool, and her making that decision is like. And he was like almost like an uncle to me, a mentor. And
So you guys
I
don't
felt-
speak no more either?
I mean, and he had a kidney situation where he had to get a kidney transplant from his mother. I was still cool with his mother, but I wasn't really talking to him. And then before my dad passed last year, I made a little peace with him. Like, after somebody dies, you make this
Right.
situation where you just say, you know what, everything is good, but I still can't get past that. Y'all can be
Oh,
happy.
lying.
Yeah, y'all can get. He didn't lie, so it really wasn't on him, but he did the deed. Like, you knew I was bringing you to her house, and you knew that what it was. I was confiding in you, and he was taking my energy. And what he says is when his kidney went out, that she was there for him, and I'm like, all right, that's cool, but now y'all together, like. And I just kind of got like pushed out of the situation, and then lied to about why I was pushed out of the situation.
So did it make you like become cold and like?
Yeah, I already have a switch that I really don't get emotional with people unless I really want to. If I really like you, then I'm up. But other than that, and that's because when I was younger, my parents dealt with drugs, and I had to like kind of cancel them out in New York City and not really care about them like as a teenager. So when it came to that situation, I was like, that was probably the first girl that I loved when she was 15, and I stayed her friend, and then I finally got a chance to get with her, in our late 30s or whatever, and then for all that to end the way that it ended, I would have rather, if she felt a way about him, to have a conversation, let me be mad about it, and then we could probably have been friends right now. That's the type of person I am.
Right, like at least be honest, no matter how bad it is.
Right.
At least be honest.
Because that wasn't. He's a family friend, so it wasn't like you was gonna be able to hide that relationship. Like now you divided the whole family. Nobody messes with him no more, based on that.
Really?
Yeah. And even his peoples don't really mess with him because they can't believe he did that to me. because I'm like Damien. I'm like, why would you do that to? That's what they're
Right.
saying. Like I'm, you know. But anyway, yeah. For y'all at home, I mean, don't never betray somebody that's close. I mean, if you want to get with somebody and it's really strong, just
Be
talk,
honest.
Talk to everybody and let them deal with it, and then that. But the lying it's gonna come out.
Honestly, it's gonna come
you
out
wanna
one
marry
way or
somebody, it's gonna-
another.
right, it's gonna come
like
out.
it's gonna come out one way or another. I promise you that. When was work of yours the sloppiest, and how did your bad job bite you in the ass?
You said when was work? What was?
Yeah. When was work of yours? No, I don't like this question.
Yeah,
Never mind.
let's skip that.
If you became a witch, what could be the first spell you cast?
Mm.
Look at that.
If I could be a witch, what would this?
Uh-huh.
I definitely would have a bed full of different type of women from every country, like Australian, France, London, African, Puerto
Just-
Rican, Dominican. I want to sample every race just to get that out. That's probably like a quest for mine, but I don't know how.
Witch
how-
Damien.
Yeah.
Or you gonna have the broom and
Yeah, just in every flavor is there, and then I just get to take my pick.
that would be your
Yeah, that
spell.
would be it. What are you Russian?
I am.
You would be on the chart.
Yes! I made the
Yeah,
list!
you made the list.
What current sitcom character do you most resemble and why?
Sitcom character. Current, you said current sitcom.
It doesn't have to be current.
Right. That I resemble. I don't know. Sitcom. I would probably say Dave Chappelle just because I'm bald headed and black.
How did I know you were gonna say that?
I mean, he's somebody great anyway. So yeah, and he's.
I love Dave Chappelle
Yeah,
though.
so let's go with Dave Chappelle.
If it was me, I would say Rachel for Friends.
From which show?
Every show.
Oh, from Friends. Oh, Rachel's
Yeah.
from Friends. That Rachel is the one. Not the giddy one. That.
No, not Phoebe. The one that
Oh,
like
that's Phoebe. Okay, I got it. Okay.
where
Rachel.
I was always the bubbly one.
Okay. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I can see you on the sitcom. You have a personality.
Yay! That's my next stop.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Let's
where
go
we're
for it.
going right after. If Santa was real, what would you ask him for?
I'm definitely wanting the big bag of money. Don't bring me no gifts. Just bring me the money. I'll take care of everybody else.
High five! I like
I'll
that.
take his job and leave the slate too. 'Cause I want to fly high.
What's the weirdest thing a stranger has ever asked you to do?
A stranger has ever
Mhm.
asked me to do. Damn, yo, these questions are tough because it's things that.
Why? How many strangers have you spoken to?
No, but I'm thinking, I sometimes meet strangers. This is nothing sexual, so that's what I'm saying. You want it to be
It
sexual,
could be sexual.
but this is not. It's probably the strangers that I meet is probably like in the train station and he asked me to give them $5 or whatever so they can go get something to eat, and I'm like, that's strange because I don't
Okay,
believe
make
you.
believe it's sexual. If you could change one thing about your genitals, what would it be?
My genitals.
This is sexual.
I'm not gonna ask for nothing longer because I think I'm fine, but still, I think that my genitals would be able to be. It would be able to be interchangeable, so I can like control it.
Well, you
Like-
can't
like
control
Pin-
it now?
Like Pinocchio, no, I can control it, but I want to be able to just control it like mentally and just make it go longer when I need it to go longer. Some women are deeper than others.
What's the longest you've went?
What time?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's not one of the questions.
Yeah, I
That's
know.
my
I
question.
had a night in Florida. I had a night in Florida that I feel like I think I never even came. I think I just went. Like we was having. It was during Hurricane Katrina. I'll never forget. And it was with this girl. I don't want to say her name, but she know who she is. You know who you are. And
Shout out to her.
we just had a long. I hadn't seen her in a long time, and I missed her. And that was the last girl I actually loved. So I put that. She got that love dick.
She put that. So you put that work in.
Yeah,
huh?
yeah. And I had some Hennessy too. Everything was right that night.
So everything was with Hennessy, huh?
Yeah, not always, but pretty much. That when I want to get crazy and creative with it, Hennessy would always be the drug of choice. It just is.
Now I know what to get you each and every time.
No, it's just what it is. Each and every.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, how many interviews am I going to do? Like, this is the second one.
No.
I'm just going to be a reoccurring guest. Whenever somebody
know.
calls out, I'm just on the couch like.
Well, nobody called out. I wanted you here today.
Okay, great.
See,
I didn't
there
know if I
you
was
go.
a standby. Like, no, I was on the schedule for today, but I'm just saying, I'm not too far. So, you know.
So there you go.
My rider, the Hennessy bottles here, D, just pull up.
Henny will be waiting for you all the time.
Yeah.
What is the kinkiest thing you have done to yourself while you were alone?
Damn. Yo. Your cameraman's over there laughing because men, we do some stuff, but the
Like
kinkiest
what?
thing, the kinkiest thing.
What do you squeeze your spread your butt out and
Nah, my
stay-
butt got nothing to do with it. I'm just trying to think of what. Damn, the kinkiest thing. You got pornos, right?
Mhm.
Of course. So let me see how I can. The kinkiest thing I did.
Come
I
on,
don't know.
Damien.
I think like preparing to masturbate is like, I think that's got to be kinky because you getting yourself prepared. Normally,
How do you prepare?
not you just prepare. You get the paper towels, like
With the candles and all that and make
there's
it.
no candles. There's no candles. There's no need for all that light. Like, I don't need to see anything. Like, I'm looking at a probably Pornhub or something at this point. So
And what kind of porn are you into when you masturbate?
you asked my categories.
Mhm.
You
You Google me, huh?
I did. I did. I had to do my research.
Everyone
like the
says
MILFs,
research. I love it.
MILFs. Sometimes I just go into whatever category that I wanted to see, and then I just start scrolling up and then just picking what looks good. Like, I'm one of those. I don't really read the title.
So what happens when it's done and you're still going?
Which mean what's done?
What happens when
You
the
think we
scene-
outlast the scene?
Yeah.
You never outlast the scene. You just do it just to the certain part of the scene just to get
Oh,
off.
and then that's it?
Yeah, it's not. We're not love making here. Like, this is just to loosen up my body because I gotta go to sleep and I need to get my shit off.
And then it's alright, good
That's
night.
it. That's it. Go get tissue, clean up, and
Alright,
This is
fine.
the first time I'm speaking about this, so I don't know who's gonna watch this. But we all masturbate. I'm 40 something now. Like, let's be adults here.
Absolutely. What makes you feel the friskiest? Besides Henny.
No, Henny doesn't make me feel frisky. It just makes me feel invincible.
And the way you're looking at me,
No,
like,
because I feel frisky when I'm around. I feel frisky when I'm around someone sexy. Sexy that.
hi.
Yeah. Well, listen, we're on your couch right now, so we're gonna cater to you right now. But I feel frisky when I'm around someone sexy, but they act like it's nothing, but it's something, because then I get to play a role. I get to do the role play.
And
I don't
what
feel-
role play are you playing now?
Right now.
Uh-huh.
I'm acting like I'm doing an interview. The camera's running, it's recording this, and it's gonna go out, and I'm drinking Hennessy, and I'm answering questions. That's the role I'm playing right now. I've watched these interviews of it. I see what you try to do. Like, you're gonna have me on Instagram. But actually, this is good. Last time I came, I was kind of like I was off. Getting
Well,
off
you're
the hook.
also late.
Yeah, I was late. I came from the wrong direction. This time I came from Brooklyn, so it was easy.
So you knew where you were going.
Yeah, I knew I was going.
So you had no excuse.
No.
What nicknames have you given to your penis? Well, I like these questions.
That's really in the question?
What, you think I'm lying?
Oh, this is real. Oh, man.
She's about to get real.
Dumaros. I don't know why Dumaros was a thing, but the long extension. That was a thing. You know what's funny? I didn't give myself that name. Let me tell y'all a joke. So I was doing a show with a girl, and I'm not gonna say her name, but
name.
I had wind up. Me and her had wind up having a sexual relationship behind the scenes, but nobody knew. But then, like, on this show that I was doing, she would come out with a joke calling me DWI, the longest extension, and I felt like awkward, but at the same time, I was like, that's dope because she's bringing more attention to me. but she really had something with me, but nobody really understood why she was making the joke.
So
She
it's like
laughed
an
it off.
inside thing.
Right. But
Isn't that so much hotter though? Like,
it is for the purpose of business, especially with business. You don't want to give it all away because it's no fun when they just know that you did something with somebody. Like,
but then once everybody else knows, it's like people chirping in the ears, and it fucks everything up. I feel.
It always does, especially when you got other people that wanted to get in and they couldn't get in, and then they feel how they feel, like, oh, you fuck with her and you wouldn't fuck with me, why? And then you got to try to explain to them why they wasn't good enough, and that's always a letdown.
But you don't need you don't need to give an explanation.
Some people feel like they do though. I don't need to, especially when I'm single. Like if I'm dealing, it's either or with me. It's either I'm single and you can't ask me no questions, or I'm dealing with somebody and you still can't ask me no questions because there's no need for me to talk to you. I'm dealing with one person.
So, how do you feel about open relationships?
When I'm single. Because a relationship, I wouldn't consider that a relationship. I mean, that's an agreement. That is something that you say, you know what, on Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday, I'm fucking with you. Don't call me on those 3 days, but on Thursday and Friday and Saturday, I'm where I'm at, and that's your time. And when you give people good enough sex, they agree to shit like that because they need what you got. So when you supplying the demand, you can call your shots. When you just a visitor or consumer, then you gotta wait your turn. And I never try to keep myself on. I never try to give somebody that much power over me, but I try to aim to please. So when I start seeing the text when people say I need to see you or I want you, blah blah blah. I know what that is. That means that I could chill. I could do whatever I want because she's already on deck.
But what about if the girl is in like the adult industry and stuff? Then what? Like, and you guys are dating, would you be okay with it?
Yeah, that means I signed up for that. You talking about if I met her in the adult industry, and then we're dating, and it's okay for her to have sex with someone else because she's in that industry, Nah, I gotta be able to have sex with anybody else anyway. Because we both gotta be able to.
How? See, that's.
But why not?
Nah, because at the end of the day.
That's your job?
Yeah, and you're just fucking just to fuck.
It's not just fuck. You just fucking to get paid.
It's still money.
Alright, so maybe, what if they pay me? What if we both make a bag out of it? Maybe
then you're an escort?
You can pimp me. Listen, you might know some people that want a tall, slim, black brother. Man. Let's get this money.
I'll be your gigolo.
That's it. You can be like, yo, me and him had something. He was great. Get him, give me $3,000. We good.
And you would be okay with that?
Yeah, I would be if I like her. I wouldn't have sex with nobody I don't like. Like, I gotta physically want to do it. That's a lie, because I dealt with people that kind of was like, why did I even do that? Like, that's not my caliber. Yeah. You got a type that you would like to do, and you got a type that's like, why am I even here? But you just feel like you're taking one for the team, because you don't want to make her feel like.
So how many did you take one for the team?
If I had, let's say I slept with 100 women, I would say I'm probably 80-20. 20% of them was like not my, because I'm really
you're
picky.
You're a good friend, huh?
I'm really picky.
You're a good friend, huh?
20, I don't know what the number is, but the actual physical number.
Wow.
And we're going to do this for the whole show today. There's nobody else, so that means you're going to keep asking me these questions to the point where we're going to edit this down. It's going to sound like a whole sex show by the time it's done, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure, because I see you picking through the cards now. It's fine, though.
What are you the most prudish about sexually?
Define prudish again, because I hear words and sometimes I don't know the whole definition for it. It's like,
what are you like prudish?
Use prudish in a sentence. No, you don't even know. Just define it. Just say.
I can't, like when you're like when
hesitant about or anal. Nobody's doing that. We're not doing none of that.
What about? Are you giving anal to somebody?
I've done it, but it's not something that I do unless it's asked for me to do. I don't go to do it. I don't just go out my way to do it. Sometimes it happens by accident, and then they complain about it.
What do you mean by accident?
No, they complain. You in a dark room and you slipping up and down, and they wrong hole. But if she lets it go in and she doesn't say anything, then I'm gonna try to get it in. But if she doesn't, and I'm respectable, I'm not gonna try to violate because I feel like it's a rape. I don't want to be caught on those type of charges.
You're a good man, yo.
I'm a good sexual guy. As we stroll through the cards of life.
What extreme measures have you taken to get out of bad dates?
To get out of a bad date?
See, it's not just sexual; it's dating too.
Nah, well, that's easy. I just say that I'm in the music business. Something else came up. I can't make it tonight. We have to do it another night.
Did you ever do that?
Yeah. Or somebody called and was like, I'm on my period, and I'd be like, oh man, I gotta make up an excuse now. Like, all right, you know what? I just got another session just came in. I'll see you next week.
So wait, if there's no sex involved, you're not going on a date?
Oh, you talking about just a date? I'm talking about somebody setting up a date that could possibly end with a happy ending.
I mean, you never know if it's gonna end.
I know when it's. That's what I'm saying. At this stage, I know what it's supposed to be, unless it's a new person. But if I'm 40-something years old and you 30-something or 40-something, then we know what it is. Like, unless we trying to date and like go to this whole. How do you date when what you do for business? And I'm not just saying that you have to have sex with someone.
See how the questions have turned out.
Yeah, no, because I always wanted to ask this question, like, not to say that you have to have a one night first stand, but if you feeling somebody on the first time and you into porn already, is it easier for you because you do it, or you still go through the whole? You want to be felt like a girl and treated, with the.
We're all adults. If I want to have sex with you and the feeling's right and the connection's right, we'll have sex. Right. It's not like, oh, I need to make you wait and like.
See, I'm on that time already.
No, like we're not in our teens no more or nothing like that, or where it's just if we want to have sex, we want to have sex. It doesn't like. If it leads to something, it leads to something.
So let me ask you: does sex to you feel the same way like it does like having a drink or something? Is this something that you want to do to make you feel a certain way, and you do it when you want to do it? No.
No, I'd rather have sex in my personal life because at least I know that there's a connection and I actually want to have sex with you
outside
than me actually getting paid to do it.
Okay.
So there's the personal thing.
Because I'll be honest, when I watch pornos, I watch it from the perspective of it's a business. Like I don't watch it like.
Is that how you get off?
No. I get off when I get off on the amateur ones, like with people they ain't know what the hell they doing. The pro, like you and them, like it's like she know what she doing. This whole thing is a skit. Like I'm a producer. This is what I do. So my lens is different than what guy just going to watch porn. And then I don't watch porn. Even when I met you, remember you were like, yeah, go look me up. And I probably still didn't go look you up because I didn't meet you on that time. Like, as of late, I probably had to just go and look, say, let me see what she was telling me to go look at. I didn't even remember that whole conversation before because I'm not like that. Like, I'm not on it like that. But it's cool to know, like, you, Heather Hunter, and people that I know, personally that I can talk to about the business. But in my earlier years, I was way more curious about sexual shit. Now it's just like, let's just get it done. Like, let's go.
But let me ask you, do you prefer, do you find kissing more intimate than sex?
I like kissing, but I don't kiss when I'm having sex when I don't like the person.
Right. That's what I mean. Like,
I will go all the way around that. I will put the condom on, do everything else if I don't like you. I'm eating you out if we have a personal situation where it's constant and consistent, then that can happen. But there's certain things that the way that I move is just like, I gotta know what I'm doing, like for safety reasons, and I just don't just do it to everybody. Because
to me, I feel like kissing is so much more intimate than sex is. Like sex is just sex. Maybe because I'm in the industry and whatever and whatnot, you know what I mean? But like kissing is so much more. There's passion there. There's just everything, and like.
When I hear people say that they're not a kisser, like I don't like to kiss, then it makes me wonder, like, well, what else do you do then? Because so is it just you just do that and that's it?
No, that's boring. Like
right, because the passion comes, and it amazes me that when I really like am intrigued by somebody, like I want to kiss them, like I want to kiss. Outside of that, like it's like off limits. Like it's like don't even put your mouth towards me, like.
Well, yeah, I know that, like, if I like a person, I want to be all over that person. I know that, like, I want to kiss that person and everything and, like, just, and, like, be just all over you. If I'm not really into you, then, yeah, like, as weird as it sounds, I won't kiss you, so the sex won't be that good either.
Yeah, that's a good part that you just made. If I'm into you, then that's the level of how many times you're gonna get a chance to come. If you into me and I'm not into you, then whatever happens on that night, and if there's no Hennessy involved, you might also call me like a 2-minute brother, because it's
but
possible.
But it doesn't matter what's involved. Like, if the chemistry is not
right,
there,
that's what I'm saying.
there.
But I'm talking about people. Yeah. Well, yeah. No, I could still make something happen with some Hennessy. I can give you 10
Anything
minutes.
could happen with honey.
Anything could happen. I can give you 15 good minutes, and then after that.
Just 15.
Yeah,
you got 15.
15 minutes of fame right now. Let's get it.
Let's see.
Skip that
If
one.
you owned a voodoo doll that actually works, how would you use it first?
That'd be when I get a lot of head. 'Cause I don't get a lot of head on demand, so the voodoo doll would definitely
What would you do?
fix that. Yeah. What would I do? Yeah, I would
Scratch
just
the
put
head?
I don't know. I would have to make the head look like it's giving me. I mean, yeah. I would have to go do the whole motion.
Do you want a voodoo doll?
Yeah. I mean, I want a real head giver, but I'll take the voodoo doll if it works.
What has been your most public sexual experience?
Most public. Is that with people around, or is that just in a public setting?
Whatever you want to take it as.
Damn. If my first public situation, I had a little Honda Civic, and I wanted to smash this girl so bad that I went out. Like she was a bigger girl too, and we went out to the side of the door in the dark back alley, this back block, and I smashed her there. Then I had a Mustang 2 years ago.
2 years ago, so it was like
2 years
recent.
ago. No, 2 years ago, recent. I had this girl that I met. She was from. I'm gonna give the address. I mean the area, so if she hears it, she can know I'm talking about her. She was really good too.
So if you know, hit him up again.
Yeah, she be acting different now. So, but it's fine though.
But don't you know that the crazy ones got the best pussy?
Yeah, I wouldn't call her crazy. Well, yeah, whatever. Anyway, so I'm 6'4". All right, I'm 6'4". She was probably like 5'7", and like had size to her, right? And we was having sex in the back of my Mustang in what's that called over there? Far Rockaway or near the beach.
Okay.
On 69th Street. Like 69th Street. It was like houses around, but we just went and fogged up the windows, and we would do that consistently.
How was that in the backseat of a car?
Yo, I made it happen. Like, that shit was an awkward position because the Mustang got no space in the back. It's no hood or nothing.
And you're tall as fuck.
Like, exactly. But what I'm saying is, like, we was doing that shit. Like, I know she never could figure it that moment because we was doing that shit. Like, that was like our thing. Like, I would drive out there. She had kids, so I would drive out there. Instead of driving way back to the Bronx, we would do that. So that was a public situation. Anybody could have drove by. They would have known what was going on.
Did you ever get caught?
Nah. Never got caught. I had tints on my window, so, you know.
Tints really do help.
Yeah, they do. Tints are great.
What acts are on your sexual bucket list?
Well, I didn't have a threesome yet, so that
really?
Right, really. And that's by me, because people have offered it to me, but
why by you?
Because I need to pick who I want, who the other person needs to be. It needs to be like the fantasy shit. I need to walk into a room and two women just come on to me and I just say, all right, let's do it. I don't need a woman that likes me and now her friend or this, like, that's too much work, because now I still gotta like who you like now, and that's normally not normally the situation that comes across easy. But I never really let that situation play out long enough for me to make it happen. So I would like to say that's what says on me. Because if I would have just let it happen, it could have been happening. Like, I could have been just had two random.
So you didn't want to just like test it out just to test it out?
Well, it's not to test out. It's gonna be 3 people having sex together. Like, I'm okay with that. I'm not like overwhelmed. Like, because again, like, I would want to be doing. If it's 2 women that I really want to pop off with, then I'm gonna do it equally. If it's one I kind of like and one I really like, then you know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna do her just to do her. And then I'm gonna do that. Damn, it is another public sex that I had. I ate one of my friends out, and it was a sleepover. We was in a pull-out couch, and one girl dared me to go get honey from the bathroom. This was when I was younger. I was like 19 years old because I was living at my grandmother's house. Yeah, I was like 19 years old, and I remember it was right when R. Kelly had that song "Honey Love." I'm sorry, I'm backtracking, but
please do.
I just remember I did some shit that I didn't care who was watching. Because I really wanted to eat that girl out. Because I really wanted to have sex with her. But that was the furthest I was able to get with her. But I took it. I was like, fuck that. I got on base. Like.
And how was that? Wasn't the honey sticky?
I don't even remember how it was messy, but I ain't pour a whole bunch of it. I just added a little flavor.
Just a little
That was
drop.
probably like one of my first times really like doing it like that. I think that's why I was so like eager, like fuck it, let's go. Yeah, I was 18.
Did you do it after again?
Nah, that's what I'm saying. It was like a one night. It was like a dare type of thing. But I did do the girl that dared me. I wound up popping her like at another situation, and it was a sleepover again. My sister was sleeping there. I slept in the middle. See, I said my sister's name. Now they gonna know. And then the other girl was on the outside of the bed, and I was getting with her, and I enjoyed that. I'm a sneaky person. I'll be doing mad.
Oh, you sneaky? So we can't be together, huh? Because you sneaky.
But not sneaky. Not doing something sneaky on you. I'm just saying I'll do shit that. We'll figure out a way. If we was in the studio right now and he went away somewhere and you said, "Come on, let's go in the closet," I won't be like, "Nah, I'm scared." I would be like,
"Fuck it, let's do it.
Let's figure out a way." I don't want to get caught though, so we gotta lock this door and fuck it. If he gotta jig the door a couple of times, that'll give me my strokes in, and then we could say we had that experience.
So you find a quickie better than like the whole?
No, I don't find a quickie better. It never overrides, but. If it's a first time quickie, or you my girlfriend and we at the movie theater and we want to try to experience this situation, I would do it just to do it. I'm not looking to get off on it. I'm just looking to put it in and say we did it, just to have the memory, the experience.
I agree. What happened on your best hookup ever?
My best hookup?
Yeah.
The best hookup ever.
Ever.
Yeah, we need the Jeopardy music here. The best hookup ever. I can't remember the first time. I know who the person was with. You know what? Nah, damn. There's a few times that I would consider my best, but you saying ever? The best hookup ever was with a best friend that was only allowing me to eat her out for like years. I was between 16 and 18. And all like she would not let me get on base, and everybody wanted to hit her. She had tall, chocolate, nice ass, and we went to. I said if I give too much of it, they can figure out who she is. So anyway, so she
Look, he's like
eventually she allowed me to put it in, and I didn't do too well. I didn't do too well on the first time, but there was a next time we went out and had some drinks. I had like 2 Red Devils. And I almost ended up in the goddamn ER room because she had me, like, put it in her butt and it, like, popped the skin on my.
Oh my god!
Yeah, that was, but it still goes down to, like the best, like, because I remember.
But it was well worth it.
Like she had a belt that was like a silver belt that kind of looked like this, and it was like everything was everywhere. And I'm like, what the fuck happened? I only remember my shit was hurting because I'm like, what the fuck did I do? And then I had to think about what type of shit she tried. And she was supposed to be the good girl, but she had me trying to put it in her ass. Like she wanted that to happen, and that shit fucked me up. But I went for it though.
But it went down as the best hookup ever.
Yeah, cause that's my girl. Like,
you guys still speak?
We still speak, but we not sexual, so you know. This is gonna be some blackmail shit right here, but you know what? It's all what it is. It happened. It's history.
So let's say your boy. This isn't part of the question.
Uh-oh.
Let's say your boy came to you and said, "Yo, me and my girl want to have a threesome, and we want you."
Depends on if I wanted her, and it depends on if I'm okay with not being his boy after this, because it may happen like that. Those things factor. I'm not loyal to the situation, but obviously if they come into me, that means they already discussed it, and I'm like the missing link. And most I think I would do it. Yeah, I don't think I would say no. I mean,
but you wouldn't be friends with the person after.
I would be okay if we wasn't. Like, I would be cool with that, and I would be okay if I liked it, and I would have to separate myself after because I wouldn't want to disrespect the situation. So yeah.
Did you? So that never happened to you?
No. The boys that don't happen like that. It happens with girls that way. It don't happen with boys like that.
Well, you never know.
I know, but imagine that.
You never know. What happened the last time you felt you had to pretend to be sober?
I avoided myself from getting a driving while intoxicated ticket.
How?
Well, I left the studio and I was going to go see this chick in Queens. It's always about a chick, right? I was going to see this chick in Queens. This is a long time ago.
Always trouble.
And I had somebody gave me a shot of Hennessy, But earlier the night, I had a drink called Brother Roy's. Now, Brother Roy's is roots and ginseng together from the health food spot. But that's what men, well, in our communities, that's what we drink. It's like a half a cup. And it gets you kind of tipsy, but it makes your shit good. Like, once it settles in, you're good. But I didn't realize the root, the Tiger Bone has something in it that's liquor too. So I thought the one shot of Hennessy, I'll be fine. But by the time it settled in, and when the cop pulled me over and gave me the breathalyzer, right on 34th Street when you go to the tunnel, he stopped me right there. And I'm like, I'm fine. Wasn't drinking like that. And he was like, how many drinks do you have? And I said, I had one drink, but I forgot the other thing was alcohol. So then he came back and was like, that's not what this says right here. This says that you had, and I was like, I said, nah, I just had one drink. But, he was like, all right, well, just take it easy. And I got off, which was great. But I definitely had to lie that I was sober because I was probably twisted at that time and I played it off.
Well, let me tell you how I played off being sober.
Go ahead.
I was working, and I worked at a spot in Jersey, right? Mm-hmm. And I would be able...
Strip club?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would be able
to... just say a spot like everybody just knows what that means.
Because I don't want to do the name calling like you.
Okay. Oh.
Like you don't.
Okay. That's Hennessy. That's the difference between Hennessy and whatever, 1942.
So I was able to drink a bottle in 1942.
Mm-hmm.
Still be able to drive home and stuff like that. And
the whole bottle?
The whole
what
bottle.
What kind of liquor is that?
Tequila.
Y'all people in tequila.
Y'all people on tequilas. Y'all people on Henny.
Because that should just taste like it's gonna be a hangover in the morning.
No, but the thing is, 1942 is no hangover.
I want to take there's something in here.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, yeah, I guess. But still, that whole bottle, I wouldn't dare drink that whole bottle. Like, you trying to have me kill myself and everybody in front of me.
Somehow, so they gave me a breathalyzer. It came back 0.0.
And 0.8 is like the limit. So the lower the number, the worse?
No. It came back as if I was sober. I have no idea how. So the security would do it again because he got so mad. He was like, what the fuck, blah, 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 and everything. It came back again, 0.0. I would be like to everybody, bye, I'm leaving, I'm gone. Like, I was just like, I could drink. Now, after the pandemic, I'm a lightweight, but,
Mm-hmm.
But that was my sober.
That's scary.
Mm-hmm. Because in Jersey, there's a lot of cops. So, thankfully. But the one time that I had, Henny, I thought I was going to die driving home. I was swerving and everything.
Oh, yeah. You can't do that with Henny. You got to take a nap wherever you are and just chill. You can't be trying to get home. If you're trying to get home, you got to just chill.
You're going to die.
Yeah. She's skipping through cars again, y'all. That means
exactly.
Interested. The next question is about to be a good one. She's really thumbing through them.
Yeah, because we're about to be over.
Okay.
Wait, what? No, I'm not gonna ask you that. But I'm gonna tell you what the question is. But besides other people, what else do you enjoy having sex with? So that's just
myself. My name. Pamela. Go ahead. Really? That's really on the card? I mean, some people got fetishes, so let's not...
What happened the last time you felt intimidated sexually?
I think that goes back to that story. Remember the first story I said I finally got a chance to pop with the girl that wound up trying to break my shit the second time? She finally let me put it in, and by the time I got the condom trying to put it on, it just went soft, and I'm like, come on. I've been waiting 5 years for this. But I realized that I was young and that was overhypeness. I wasn't settled in myself. I was good. I would have been good, but I wasn't good.
And now?
Now I'm great. Now I'm patient like a sniper. I sit right in the grass with the scope on. I know how this is gonna go down. I really haven't. You just cue to the cameraman?
No, he said 5 minutes.
Okay. I thought she was telling me to watch what I do. I'm about to say, she's trying to set me up. No, I don't
you
look
think
at
this is a setup?
No. I don't know. I'm drinking now. I'm drinking and not thinking. So reframe the question one more time?
Oh.
Damn, you went 2 bars in?
No.
No, you got it there.
Oh, what was the most intimidating sexual thing?
Oh, no, I answered that one. That was the first one.
What dysfunctional relationship in your life are you the most proud of?
Dysfunctional relationship that I'm most proud of?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's good. That would be my most current person.
And that's where we're going to end off.
My most current person that I'm currently about to stop dealing with, but I still kept dealing with because it's been like 5 years. Only because she has one of the most amazing black girl asses that you would only see like in music videos, but it's all real, and it's just amazing. It's an amazing ass, and she's super hood and super disrespectful to me, but it's just like all I gotta do.
So that's what attracts you to her?
Yeah, like it's just. I mean, I like nice asses, so that attracts.
No, the
me.
fact that she acts all disrespectful to you and stuff.
She's just disrespectful to everybody, so it's not just me. I don't take it personal, but I just know that we couldn't be together because we'd be arguing every day because we have different personalities. But she treats me like a king when I treat her disrespectful, which is kind of weird. Like I just had to learn how to read the room.
Is that what you want, though?
Is that what she wants?
No, is that what you want?
No. What to do? What?
To have her treat you like a king when you treat her disrespectful.
No. I want to be cool, and I want the other person to be cool. I'm a cool person. I don't like all the extra.
That I know. I see.
Yeah, I don't like all the extra. But what I will say is that I know how to get by on certain situations. I adapt to whatever the situation is. But me and my comfort zone is just being able to just chill.
And
Sex, love, and respect flows effortlessly when I can just be who I am. When I'm pushing pull in different directions, then I'm going to do whatever has to be done based on what I want to get, what I want to achieve, and then it is what it is. And it's no lying, no lying, and no making you feel like I'm trying to lead you on. Like me and her relationship, she knows that we can never go further, but she'll call me her boo and all this other stuff, but she knows already that we'll break every 6 months. There's a break that happens, and I let her do whatever she wants to do. It happens every time for the last 6 years that I know her.
Doesn't it get exhausting?
No, because it normally happens when I try something new with somebody, and then that winds up being whatever, and then I say, all right, I can still just mess with her. I don't have to go out looking for nothing new. I know I can go there, but it is getting exhausted, though. It's kind of like, I'm not doing that no more. I'm a whole me. I'm special, so I need people that acknowledge my specialness and not try to make me feel like I'm not special at the same time. And she has the ability to do that at times. She doesn't realize she does that. She's a little younger, but she'll figure it out.
She'll figure it out.
Yeah.
But where can people find you?
They can hit me up on the Matrix Studios, dsnbx.online on the website, or you can hit me on Instagram, DWIMUZIK, as in music, and you can hit me up on the Matrix Studios that's ATRIX Studio without an S on Instagram.
Thank you so much.